Arabic female names. Assalamu alaikum, Maha here. Have you ever wondered what do the names of your Arab friends mean? I'm dedicating 2 lessons on the 10 mostly used and spread Arabic male and female names. Today we're going to discuss female names and the mostly used ones. Let's begin with my name actually. My name is absolutely not widely spread in the Arab world, but it has a meaning behind it, and a funny one actually that I hate. It has a lot of meanings. It has 3 or 4 meanings, but the main one of the name behind my name, Maha, is try to imagine the cow, but imagine the wild cow and imagine its eyes. That is called Maha. So my name means the wild cow's eyes. Not only the cow, but the wild one. So that's the meaning of that's one of the meanings behind my name, Maha. Not Maha, not Maha. It's short vowel at the beginning, Ma, and then long A at the ending with an H. Maha, Maha. So Maha is the wild cow's eye. It's not a rough and an ugly meaning actually. It's really spread in poetry. It's very used. My name is used in poetry because if you imagine the cow's eyes are really beautiful, and usually this name is given to girls with beautiful eyes. So when I was born, my parents right away understood that my eyes were and they gave me that name. So Maha, actually that was one of the reasons. The other reason was my mom's favorite teacher is called Maha, and she wanted to call her daughter after her teacher. So anyways, this is one of the meanings. And the second meaning of my name is like a spring with clear running water. That's also called Maha. Another very, very useful meaning of my name is the gazelle or the deer is also called Maha. Al-Maha. Alright, anyways, enough with my name. Let's begin with the top 10 mostly used Arabic female names. So the number 1 name that I'm going to mention today is the name Amal. You've heard probably of Amal or Amal. It has 2 variations. Amal. So as I was telling you, Arabic names have really deep meanings behind just like the simple name. There are deep and beautiful meanings behind them. Amal means dream or hope. Amal. And Amal is the plural. So you can call your daughter Amal, hope, or Amal, hopes and dreams. So it's really both names, I'm going to put them in just one category. So the first name is Amal or Amal, and they're really nice, and the name is widely spread in the Arab world. Amal, Amal. The second name that we hear a lot is the name Abir. Abir. Try to say not Abir. It's Abir. Abir. Many people call their children, female children, Abir. Abir means fragrance or perfume. Abir, fragrance. Another very beautiful name for me is my favorite Arabic name for females ever. It's the name of my daughter, and that's why I called her Layla. Layla. It's you can there are different variations of Layla, Layla or Layla. In Italy they call her Layla, Layla. The Arabic way to pronounce this name is Layla, 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 Layla. Layla has a lot of meanings. Actually, it comes from the word Layla or Layl, which means night. So it can mean the dark beauty, dark as the night, or the baby girl born during the night, or also from Persian dark goddess, or the dark-haired beauty. These are all meanings of they are connected with night and dark hair and beauty actually. So that's why I loved Layla, and I of course wanted an Arabic name for my daughter. And maybe many of you don't know that Layla has an Arabic or Persian origin. So it comes from the word Layla, one Layla, which means night, and Layla with the alif maksura, the name which means the dark beauty born at night. Layla. The next name on my list is the name Jameela. Jameela. It has also a male variation that you've seen probably in the male list of 10 most important and widely spread names. Jameela comes from the adjective jamil, which means gracious or beautiful. So Jameela is a really nice name to call your daughters or your loved one. if you have a girlfriend called Jameela, she's not only Jameela beautiful, but her name is also Jameela, so it's wonderful. So you see these beautiful and really nice meanings behind all of our names. They make the Arabic language very logical but also beautiful. Jameela. Hanan. Hanan is a name that maybe you didn't hear of, but it's really very much used. Like my aunt is called Hanan, and it's really used also in Hebrew as a male name, which means Hanan. It's like, which is pronounced Hanan. Anyways, Hanan means compassion in Arabic. So Hanan. The mother is Hanuna. She's compassionate. She's merciful. Hanan, compassion. You probably heard of Fatima. Fatima means, literally it means captivating. Captivating. Fatima. Fatima. Fatma. Fatima. It's mainly used as like the real pronunciation of it, which is Fatima. Like in Palestinian Arabic, we would simplify it as Fatmi. Fatmi instead of Fatima. Fatmi. But it's the same name. Fatima. It means captivating, and it's the name of the most beloved daughter of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So it's the name of the daughter of the Prophet, and it's Fatima, and it's widely spread in the Arab world, mainly used for Muslims in Arabic. In the Arab world, it's mainly used for Muslims, even though Fatima, I think it's a name of the Maria, mother of Jesus, in other countries. I'm not sure about this detail, but I've heard of like the Fatima in Italian, La Maria Fatima di Montenegro or something. So anyways, Fatima is the Arabic name of the daughter of the Prophet, and it means captivating, and you will hear it a lot. You will hear a lot of girls named Fatima in the Arab world. Another name that is widely spread is the name Dunya. Dunya. Nice also like pronunciation of it. Dunya. Dunya means life. Dunya, world or life. Dunya. Try to pronounce it. Easy. Dunya. Dunya. Another name that is found also in a lot of songs is the name Aziza. Aziza. Now Aziza can have two meanings: powerful or strong. Aziza. It also it has like the male variation, Aziz, powerful or strong, Aziz, Aziza. But it can also come from the adjective Aziz, which means dear, somebody who's dear to you, worth, valuable, somebody who's valuable or dear to you. Aziza, Aziza, not Aziza, not Aziza. Remember, it's the Ain letter at the beginning. Aziza. Aziza. Another name that maybe you've heard of it because of the news lately is the name Ahd. It's really difficult to pronounce. It's an Ain with an H without vowels, and then a D, no vowels. So it's really a little bit difficult for you to pronounce. Ahd. 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 To simplify it, we say Ahid, so we move the H a little bit towards the E. Ahid. Ahid. It's also a widely spread Arabic name. Mainly in Palestine, but it means, like in all the Arab world, it means pledge or knowledge. I made a pledge. قطعت عهدا على نفسي. عهد. So it's really a nice name, mainly for females. Nice when it comes to meaning, difficult to pronounce when it comes to like pronunciation. So let's try it together. عهد. Ahd, Ahd, Ahd. Another name that is really nice that I love a lot, and I wanted to call my daughter, but I decided no, Layla is better, is the name Noor. I still love it. Noor. Noor. There are variations of Noor. You can say Noora. Noora. You can find a lot of Nooras out there, but mainly Noor, and it's also like a neutral name. It can be given to males and females. Noor means light, or somebody who's shining with light. Noor, Noor. You probably have heard a lot of Sameera. Sameera. Sameera comes from also like it has the masculine version, which is Sameer, and it means entertaining. Somebody who's entertaining, somebody who's fun to be with. It's Sameera. Sameera. Yasmin is the version of jasmine, and it means the jasmine flower. Yasmin. We say Yasmin. This is this was also a candidate of a name for my daughter. I had on my mind Yasmin, Layla, Noor, and Salma, which is going to be our next name. So Yasmin was also one that I love, but it's a little bit difficult for to be used in Europe. Everybody would call her Jameela or Jasmine, and I didn't want. I wanted the Arabic pronounced also name, Yasmin. So we opted for Layla, and we're so happy with Layla. But also Yasmin is so beautiful as a name. Salma is another name. It's so beautiful, and it comes from salam, which means peace. Salma means peace or peaceful, somebody who's peaceful. It also has a nice meaning from Persian. Salma means sweetheart. So Salma in Persian, sweetheart. Salma in Arabic, peace or peaceful, and it's a really nice name to give to your daughter, Salma. We have also like a lot of variations with E after the S, Salma. They all come from the Arabic name Salma, which comes from salam. Also, Huda is a really nice name. Huda is somebody who's always right, or it means like somebody who's guiding you into the right direction. So it's right guidance. This is the meaning of Huda. Huda, really nice name, and short and easy and beautiful letters. Not Uda, not Uda. Hu with an H, and like aspirated H. Huda, Huda, Huda. An extra name is the name Rihanna, the famous singer. In Arabic, it might come, I don't know if you agree with me, but it might come from the Arabic word name Rihanna. Rihanna, which is the meaning behind it is like a scent, like a plant with a good scent, perfume. And it also means a fresh basil. So any plant with good perfume, with good scent, it's called rihanna. It's something that has good ra'iha. Ra'iha means smell. So it comes from these root letters ra wa ha, which has an Arabic original meaning, and it's also a name, a given name, Rihanna. Not very widely spread in the Arabic world. I just wanted to give you as an extra that Rihanna, our pop star, her name comes from Arabic origin, which means a fresh basil with a plant with good scent. Alright, so that's it for now. I hope you like this lesson. I hope you like these types of lessons of things that you, even if you're not so into Arabic, maybe you've heard about these words and you wanted to know the meaning, and maybe this will attract you to start learning Arabic, because you can see that Arabic is really logical and everything has a meaning behind it, even names. Alright, so I'll see you in the following Arabic lesson. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, you share this video with as many friends as you want, and I'll see you in the following Arabic lesson with me, Maha. Kiss and ma'a salama. Bye.